the maskless aligner MLA150 takes you into the future of photolithography. You do not need a photo mask. Simply create your design pattern and expose it directly onto your wafer. The maskless aligner is flexible, writing is fast, and operation is straightforward. In short, a powerful system that is outstandingly easy to use. You will particularly note the ease of use during alignment. With other technologies, the alignment can turn out to be a tricky and occasionally lengthy procedure. Not so with the MLA150. Let us take you through a typical setup and exposure process. This consists of 4 steps: system setup, substrate loading, alignment, and finally, the exposure itself. Step 1. We define and set up the exposure job. The control software features a powerful wizard, which will guide and advise you during all the steps along the way. You'll find all details of all layers of a multi-layer project displayed together in a compact table format. Setup is easy. Just select and load design, pick your substrate template, load coordinates of alignment marks, choose resist from database, and at any point, quick instructions let you know what to do. Next step, substrate loading. Substrate loading begins with a mouse click, which makes the stage move into the correct loading position. A look inside the environmental chamber reveals the stage with a vacuum chuck. The chuck features vacuum zones for various types of substrates and substrate sizes. We have an adjustment aid to facilitate loading. With the help of this aid, the operator aligns the wafer on the chuck. Now all that remains to be done is to switch on the vacuum and remove the adjustment aid, which completes the loading procedure. Once you tell the system to continue, the MLA150 proceeds to find the wafer center, fully automatically and fast. The system carries out a survey of the substrate, measuring the substrate size, locating its center and determining the rotation. All this the system does at the touch of a button. With the exact position and orientation of the substrate identified, alignment marks can be located easier and quicker. Likewise, first layer patterns can be placed with greater precision and oriented correctly with respect to the flat. Now we're ready for step 3, to align our pattern with the help of the alignment marks on the wafer. The first alignment mark is located easily with the help of the overview camera. Camera navigation is straightforward, dragging and dropping the camera window inside the preview panel. For precise location of the marks, we switch to the high-resolution camera. Once the first mark has been located, we can move to the next position. For each alignment mark, you adjust the position until you can see the mark in the camera window and click Accept. The system immediately moves on to the next mark. Alignment results are shown on the screen. The rotation, scaling and shearing that have been determined are compensated during the exposure. All in all, you'll find this to be a quick, precise and amazingly easy alignment procedure that guarantees perfect exposure results for each layer in your design. Now for step 4. After checking dose and focus values, adjusting them if necessary, you're ready to start the exposure. The system calculates the estimated exposure time. The progress and status are displayed on the monitor at any time. In our case, it only takes a few minutes to complete the writing of the designed layer. After unloading and processing your substrate, place it back on the chuck and switch into the inspection mode. For the MLA150 also allows you to view and measure your work. And as you examine your pattern, you'll be able to confirm wholeheartedly what we set out to demonstrate, that the maskless aligner MLA150 is both an impressively powerful system and one that is extraordinarily easy to use.